Alright everyone. We are on the final full month of our 2025 to 26 musical year, and we are here with the Phillies fan and his friends about their experiences about this year.
And we are going to start with the leader of our Blood Pop crew, the Phillies fan. The Phillies fan, what did you think about 2025 to 26 for BTHS TV Studio?
It was fantastic. When our year begun on September 4, 2025, we started with rules for our club, and our first intro was Welcome to the Jungle, and as the months went by, we had a variety of intros that me and my friends danced to, and I even know the key to these songs since I am a big music enthusiast, and just as we expected, most of the news anchors were very kind to us. I cannot wait to return next year.
That's awesome to hear, the Phillies fan. I'm glad you're having a fun time at the TV studio.
PlayStation Fan 404, what did you think about the 2025 to 26 BTHS TV Studio year?
It's fantastic. You know how much I love this club, and I think this year was more fun than our first year, which was 2024 to 25. I cannot wait to be back in 2026 to 27.
That's awesome, PlayStation Fan 404.
Vladislav Brothers Pictures, how would you describe your experience at BTHS TV Studio with 2025-2026?
When this school year begun, I knew this club would have a great 2025 to 26 year. We started with Welcome to the Jungle. As the months went by, I find 2025 to 26 to be an extremely fun year for BTHS TV Studio. But there were a few blocked in Russia like Phineas and Ferb, iCarly, All I Want for Christmas, Viva la Vida, Nothing for You, and a few others, but thank Lord Ukraine was still visible, because our crew understands the copyright holder of the song's decision. But aside from that, 2025 to 26 was a really great year for our favorite TV studio. Looking forward to next year already.
Great to hear, Vladislav Brothers.
So Trenton Mondragon Films, how would you describe your experience at the TV studio in 2025 to 26?
2025 to 26 so far has been an amazing year. Kind news anchors, and I like the variety of intros they've done this year. I think this year was more than in 2024 to 25. Great to hear, Trenton Mondragon Films.
So Riley Bug, how would you describe your experience in the 2025 to 26 year?
After a successful 2024 to 25, 2025 to 26 has been one of the greatest years for my favorite television studio. You cannot go wrong with the variety of intros.
That's awesome to hear, Riley Bug.
By the way, Vladislav Brothers, I do plan to put BTHS TV Studio in my musical users list someday.
Great idea, Riley Bug. I put BTHS TV Studio in my musical users list in November.
Joel the Minecraft and Talon fan, you look so happy. How do you describe your experience in the 2025 to 26 BTHS TV Studio year?
Vladislav and Trenton, when I first joined this TV studio, I saw myself dancing to the intros, and oh my god, I love the variety of intros that this club do. They have very kind news anchors, and they make great song choices in the intros. I cannot wait to come back in 2026 to 27, in Trenton Mondragon. I am so looking forward to the end of 2025 to 26 pool party on June 18th at your pool.
That's awesome to hear, and I'm glad that you'll be joining us at the end of 2025 to 26 pool party at my pool.
In our second year at BTHS TV Studio, we find 2025 to 26 to be even more fun than our first one, which was 2024 to 25. Great variety of interests, kind people, and more. And Vladislav, did you know there's a second version of me?
Yes, Nisamiliana YTP, I know there's a second version of Nisamiliana YTP from one of Joel's videos. The name goes by Emiliana YTP Brooklyn Blood Pop Studios.
By the way, Vladislav, we look forward to finishing 2025 to 26 very strong, in order for our end of 2025 to 26 pool party.
You got that right, Nisamilanga Alamos.
I'm Nice Blake Dennis, the successor to the original Blake Dennis who was fired a year ago from the crew. In my first full TV studio year, I find this year to be a lot of fun. The variety of intros you cannot go wrong with. I'm looking forward for a big summer already. I'm Universal Fan 707, and wow, I find 2025 to 26 to be very fun. It's more fun than our first year. I cannot wait to come back next year for more fun intros.
I'm Timmy Turner, with my fairy godparents, and we find this year a lot of fun.
Before we had Timmy Turner work here, we tried out the intros in the last days of 2024 to 25 and we had a great time, especially with Timmy.
Originally, we danced in the intros and oh yeah cartoons designs from 1998 to 2000, but we later changed to our 2001 to 17 designs.
Oh yeah, I have heard your pilot to the Fairly Odd Parents was oh yeah cartoons, which are in the compilation DVDs like Schools Out the Musical. Too bad the complete series DVD doesn't add them, as the seasons 1 to 8 DVDs are reprints of the Amazon Burn-on-Demand DVDs.
I know Vladislav, because nowadays Paramount is stupid with bonus features on Nickelodeon DVDs nowadays, but at least we had a great time in 2025 to 26. Wubsy and Daisy think that 2025 to 26 was a wonderful school year for our TV studio. We like a TV studio that does a variety of intros, not overusing like how Memorial is. In my first full year, the variety of intros was fun for us to dance to. We cannot wait to be back next year. This year's summer is going to be fun.
Yes, whoops. Summer 2026 is going to rock. Since 2025 to 26 will be drawing to a close, we will be appearing in our last intros of the year, and after that, we will say thank you to our favorite club for another fun year.
And after we say thank you to our favorite club, we will have our end of 2025 to 26 pool party at my pool. Let's finish this year strong, Brooklyn Blood Pop supporters.